What's your they had it coming story? I work night security at this massive corporate tower downtown. 24 floors of lawyers, accountants, and tech companies. My supervisor, Jake, was this wannabe tough guy who treated me like his personal servant. Every single night, same routine. Jake would hand me his disgusting coffee mug and say, "Wash this." Make me do extra rounds while he supervised from his chair, watching Netflix. He loved reminding me that I was just security and easily replaceable. "You know what separates us," he'd say, leaning back in his chair. "I think strategically. You just follow orders. That's why I'll move up and you'll be stuck here forever." I'd been dealing with this for 8 months. The guy made my life miserable, but the pay was decent and I needed the job, so I kept my mouth shut and did whatever he wanted. Jake would send me to check the same floors twice, make me rewrite security reports he claimed were sloppy, and once made me stand guard outside the bathroom while he took a 30-minute emergency call that was obviously him playing mobile games. The worst part was how he talked to me in front of other people. When the day shift supervisor would stop by, Jake would make comments like, "Some people are natural leaders, others are natural followers," while looking directly at me. Then came that Tuesday night in March. I'm doing my 2 a.m. rounds on the 15th floor when I hear voices coming from the law firm. Strange, because the building should be completely empty except for us. I creep closer and peer through the glass doors. There's Jake with 2 guys I've never seen before. Expensive suits, briefcases, the whole deal. They're going through filing cabinets, photographing documents with their phones, stuffing papers into briefcases. My heart starts pounding. I pull out my phone and start recording everything. Jake's face is clearly visible as he hands over what looks like client files. One guy is literally holding a stack of cash. They're being real careful, putting everything back exactly where they found it. I watch for about 15 minutes, getting it all on video. Jake even laughs at something one of the guys says. They're having a great time stealing company secrets. Then I quietly head back to my station like nothing happened. The next morning, Jake strolls in acting completely normal. Hands me his coffee mug with that same smug smile. "Clean this. And the 3rd floor bathrooms need attention. Somebody missed some trash yesterday." I take the mug without saying anything. "Also," he continues, "corporate wants a full report on last night's rounds. Make sure you don't mention anything unusual. Sometimes it's better to keep things simple. You know what I mean?" I just nod. Then he really starts going off. "You know what your problem is? You have zero ambition, no vision. You see this uniform as your ceiling instead of your floor. That's why you'll never amount to anything." He's pacing around now, really feeling himself. Successful people take risks. They see opportunities and grab them. They don't just stand around waiting for someone to tell them what to do. I'm just nodding along, letting him cook. Me? I'm always thinking 3 moves ahead, always looking for ways to level up. That's the difference between winners and losers in this world. He sits down, crosses his arms, and gives me this patronizing look. "Maybe someday you'll understand what real success looks like. Maybe you'll stop being such a sheep and start being a wolf." Speaking of wolves, he adds with a grin, "smart people know when to keep their mouths shut about things they might see or hear. Discretion is valuable in this business." That's when I pulled out my phone. "You're absolutely right, Jake. I should think bigger." I turned the screen toward him, showing the video of him and his buddies going through those files. "I'm thinking this footage is worth about your job? Maybe a nice federal investigation?" Turns out Jake was selling confidential client information to competing law firms. The FBI got involved. 3 months later, Jake got fitted for an orange jumpsuit.